It is not my drone.
I understand that. I understand what you guys do. You're the I.A.M free auditing guy.
Call the police.
Oh, you can call the police if you want.
This is like bothering me.
Sure. Go ahead and call the police. That's fine. What's your name, officer?
Curl.
Curl. Are you asking because you want an autograph?
I know, they say it's Steve McSteverson.
Hey, but Widow, you an auditor?
I have done auditing, but
I watch these videos literally every day.
I'm in an auditing media. Well, I do have to say,
get anything out of him.
That's not true. I will tell you, what you could get out of me is I love backgammon and canasta. If you guys had a couple decks of cards or a backgammon game, I'd throw down on the hood of your car right now. The only thing they're allowed to do for business purposes after August is just wrap up their business, close it down. And they've been receiving since August, September, October, November, December, over $50,000 a month from the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. Hey everyone, I am free. It is January 20th, 2026. I'm in the city of Kent, here in King County, the Communist Empire, Washington State. Heading on over to the Learn and Play Early Learning Center. This is a child care center. They're licensed for 50. And I'm going over there because in the last 19 months, they made $684,120. However, there are concerns that I've had people reach out to me with, saying that this facility does not actually have many kids at it at all. So we're going to go over there and look into that, see if that's actually the case or not. Hello, I'm going to see if I can get an application for services here.
Yeah. We don't have an application. The application is online.
Okay. All right.
But I will give you a card and the information.
Great. Appreciate it. Thanks.
I asked for an application in person despite already having reviewed the facility's website, which I preserved via the Internet Archive as seen here, because the website did not contain any functioning method to schedule, enroll, or apply. The purpose of the in-person request was to determine whether staff would direct prospective parents to the same non-functioning online enrollment system. They did that very thing. I then attempted to access the online enrollment services through the facility's official website. The results of that examination are as follows. The website includes a book online option in its main navigation. When selected, the booking function does not operate as expected. It is non-responsive and does not produce an enrollment form, scheduling interface, or any functional means to initiate enrollment. The website also includes a section labeled Parent Portal, which is presented as a resource for enrolled families and is intended to display program calendars, play and activity schedules, food options and menus, and other program-related information. Upon accessing this section, the calendar is completely blank for all months, both historical and future, as seen here. No entries, schedules, events, or menus are displayed, ever, anywhere. This is inconsistent with the site's own representation that calendars are updated daily and display the facility's monthly itinerary. The homepage and About section describe a play-based early learning program serving children from 6 weeks to 6 years old with detailed statements regarding curriculum, philosophy, and childcare practices. Despite presenting itself as an active early learning center, the website lacks any functioning enrollment mechanism or populated parent communication tools. Because the facility does not accept in-person enrollment and directs prospective parents exclusively to a non-functional website, the ability to enroll a child appears effectively blocked. Taken together, these observations raise significant concerns regarding whether Learn and Play Early Learning Centers actively operate a child care provider. Given these substantial gaps in the absence of verifiable enrollment or program activity, the facility's online and operational presentation appears inconsistent with that of an active functioning learning center to the best of our ability to ascertain this.
All right, so there's a lady there. Can you get me some information?
police.
Oh, you can call the police if you want.
This is like bothering me.
Sure. Go ahead and call the police. That's fine. Yeah.
Are you just gonna stand out here?
Well, I'm not going to say what I am or am not going to do, but if you're going to threaten me, then
I'm not threatening
go ahead and call
you.
911.
I'm just letting you know that we do not allow solicitation.
I don't know if you're familiar with the definition of the word solicitation, but in no universe have I solicited anything.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So yeah, I'll just hang out here. I guess if you want to call the police, you can. Just 3 numbers away, 911.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye. Okay, so it sounds like they're threatening to call the police. That is kind of my takeaway from this. So I'm going to wait. See if the police do show up. The lady back there is saying that they have the kids sleeping, so I'm not going to obviously go and bother them. I don't want to unleash a whole slew of cranky children on anyone. So we'll just wait and see if police are going to show up or not. It sounds like that's what she's threatening, so we'll just go from there. So I'm going to pause this. I got my body worn camera running right now, so that'll be that.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. Just know my body cam's on. Anything is recorded.
Yeah, same thing.
Is that your drone?
That is not my drone.
Okay. Do you know whose drone it is?
All I'm saying is it's not my drone.
Okay. So obviously this is public space, this is public property. You're more than entitled to video. People are concerned because the drone is flying around, and it was seen flying around over the school property. Mm-hmm. So I'm just here because people are calling about it.
Yeah, and I want to be clear. It is not my drone. I don't control it. I don't operate it.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not answering any questions beyond that regarding the drone. I'm here just working on a story. Sure you've probably seen the stuff going on around about childcare in Washington State with some fraud and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I'm working in on a story regarding the proprietor of this in another location. So
okay. All right. So if people, people aren't asking you to leave at this time.
Okay.
However, if the property manager,
excuse me, are you with I.A.M. free?
Why are you asking? What's up?
I was just wondering.
But I'm just kind of curious what leads you to.
Just out of curiosity.
I am the owner of Inland Auditing Media.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So right now the property manager hasn't called or anything.
Sure.
So no one's asking for you to be trespassed at
Sure.
this time.
Yeah. And if the property owner showed up and asked me to leave, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
It's his property or hers or whoever.
Yeah. So we're not at that point yet. It was just a passerby. People were concerned because, like I said, I'm sure we're all on the same page here with people videotaping and the concern of that. So
sure.
People were just concerned because there's a drone flying by. You're here with GoPro videotaping. We're just concerned because there was a drone flying by next to a high school. So you're more than welcome to keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
And then so if anybody comes up and starts asking you to leave, property manager, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But you're good to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and I certainly respect private property rights. I mean, if the owner comes here and asks me to leave, I mean,
yeah,
he's the one that paid for the property, right?
Yeah.
Certainly not going to give him any hassle over that. So.
Yeah. While we're on the topic, like I said, you're good to keep doing what you're doing.
Sure.
Have you seen anybody with a controller or doing anything with the drone?
Well, like I said, I don't own it, I don't operate it, don't control it. That's all.
I'm just wondering if you've seen anybody around because we're concerned with it flying around over the property.
Gotcha. Is that a drone-free zone or something?
Well, the SRO, they're on the radio. They're concerned about it.
They're right there. So they can explain it to you better.
I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the dark.
Now I have to ask, what's your name, officer? Curl.
He's saying it's
Are you asking because you want an autograph?
I know, they say it's Steve McSteverson. Yeah, you say it's not his drone, but he did the same thing down in
Yeah, look, I'm being honest, it is not my drone.
I understand that. I understand what you guys do. You're the I.A.M free auditing guy.
I am in the auditing.
Yeah, you did the school thing, but you guys know you flew it over the school during school hours.
Well, when you say you guys,
I know because you're going to say it's the same guy you run around here every in Seattle and everybody else. Yeah. Right, Steve McSteverson?
Steve McSteverson, that's my pen name.
Yep.
Well, I do have to say,
get anything out of him.
I do have to say, I appreciate the cordiality and the professionalism. I do appreciate that. It's good to run across nice people, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's not true. I will tell you, what you could get out of me is I love backgammon and canasta. If you guys had a couple decks of cards or a backgammon game, I'd throw down on the hood of your car right now.
Yeah, no, we don't have any.
That's just where we're at, man. But people, it was just people were driving by. They were concerned because they saw a drone flying around and they saw you out recording.
Well, I got a question for you. I mean, do you guys work this, like, I guess, area, zone, whatever you guys, pretty regularly?
At the moment, yeah.
So, is this a place where you have seen an abundance of children at times, like around 50?
I mean, I don't come into the specific parking lot, so I wouldn't.
Sure, and I understand it'd be totally random. I mean, if you haven't, you haven't. But a lot of these places are coming up with figures that I'm getting from fiscal.wa.gov that are abnormally high for payouts for rather short periods of time, and child care centers are, of course, more prone to having greater revenue returns because they're large and have more kids at them. But there was one here in Kent that I went to just earlier today, and they appear to be operating without the lawful authority to do so, and they just have, since they've been administratively dissolved, September, October, November, December, gathered around, I think it was about $150,000 for the 4 months after they've been administratively dissolved. Is there any chance, Holloman, that I could please get a business card for you guys, and then like the CAD number, incident number, whatever you guys refer to it as?
Yeah, I might be out of business cards, but I can give you a slip of paper with the incident number and then my name and all
that.
Sure. So.
Yeah, that's cool. That works.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And as I have truthfully said on every occasion, it is not my drone. I do not operate it. I do not control it. It is not my drone. Hashtag not my drone. But we're going to get a CAD number here from Officer Holloman here in a second.
Yep. So today's date, that'll be the incident number, and then that's my name for you.
That sounds great, man. So, is there any way I could get the, what was his name again? Officer what?
That's Carl.
Oh, thanks. And then the SRO, what was his name?
Blake.
Blake, that's right.
There you go.
Thank you.
All
right, you guys have a good day.
Take care. You too.
All right, well, that's going to be it here today. I mean, obviously, Lucky Arab is not going to show up here at the Learn and Play Early Learning Center. The amount of money we're talking about is $684,120 in 19 months. They are a level 2 early achiever, so they're considered participating. That amount of money is an average of $36,006 per month. Not necessarily a striking figure for a child care center, but that being said, at the same time, we're not seeing really any kids or anything in there of note, or any at all at the time. So it calls into question, you know, how many kids are there, how much money are they making, and is the amount of money that they're making appropriate to the amount of kids that are present. Hey everyone, I am free. It is January 20th, 2026. I have come here to Lucky Child Care Center. This is the child care center here. You can see how you can access here, and back over here you can see where they've got toys and all that kind of stuff. Now this place in the last 65 months has made $1.9 million. Now, one of the interesting things about this is that currently it is administratively dissolved, as you can see here. What that means is the only thing they're allowed to do by statute is wrap up. And they are doing a lot more than that, because in November they made an enormous amount of money. They have continued past their expiration date. So we're here looking around, seeing if we can get some idea as to what's going on here. Now, it doesn't look like there's anything going on in there. I'm going to get some pictures here. Okay, so we're gonna go around and check this out from the front as well. It's known to be completely buttoned up, as in you can't see anything that's going on the inside. I'm working on is this childcare center here has been receiving, as of November, over $60,000 a month. Now, my understanding is when you look at this, I'll show you the proof here. So if you look there, 2025, 2027, $200,000, but you look at the last month, sorry, $56,000 is that last block, $870.
God damn.
Right?
I need to open me up.
Here's the thing though, as business owners, you guys know you can't be running without a license, right?
Right.
They have been administratively dissolved since August.
Oh.
So how did they collect over $50,000 a month in September, October, November, December, January, when they've been closed? Which, by the way, I was going to ask you, fine gentlemen, have you at any point in time, I mean, as far back as you want to say, seen any kids at that facility?
You said the facility has been closed?
Yeah, so they've been administratively dissolved since.
Are you recording?
I am. Yeah, because
We don't get concerned for recording. We weren't trying to be a part of your journalism. We were trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, and I certainly won't go in your business.
Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta record.
So you're saying that the daycare has been closed?
Well, yeah. So they've been administratively dissolved since August 31st, and so what that means from a business perspective is the only thing they're allowed to do for business purposes after August is just wrap up their business, close it down. And they've been receiving since August, September, October, November, December, over $50,000 a month from the Department of Children, Youth, and Families
for the child care?
For the child care. But
their license doesn't uphold that?
Well, with the Secretary of State, their license is administratively dissolved, so they can't be conducting business right now. The only thing they can... Does DC, do the Working Connections Child Care know that? Is that the I don't know yet. All I know is that the state of Washington's Treasury, because I got the printouts from the state Treasury, they have been getting paid that much money since September. Well past the point in time that they're supposed to even...
Story on these guys?
Yeah.
So do you want us to notify you if we see them, or?
Yeah, or just in general, if you guys have seen...
We got a beat. Come on, Chad. We got a beat.
No, I was just asking what.
Have you seen any kids here in the last year?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not really. We ain't been paying attention to any businesses besides the barbershop.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean? Hey, but for real though, you an auditor?
I have done auditing, but
I watch these videos literally every day.
I'm in auditing media.
Don't be tazzing me.
I'm in
Literally, I've been watching these videos every day about First Amendment rights. And
yeah, if you go to YouTube and you look up Inland Auditing Media, I am free. That's me.
Okay, cool. So, what's your name, man?
Steve.
Steve?
Yeah.
Taz.
Nice to meet you, Taz. You have a good day. Take care now. All right, so they were unsure. I think I kind of felt some hesitance, like they didn't want to get involved. That's fine. But you look here at Lucky's Childcare Center, and there is no one here right now. They're locked down. And again, that is something where they shouldn't be having kids right now. So that makes sense. However, if they've been getting paid since September, October, November, December, what are they getting paid for? There might be a 1 month delay, you might think, right? But how would you get 5 months delayed payments for that much money? That is no small amount of money. And this looks like it's part of the same facility. They got it all locked down, all taped up right here. I don't know about this place, but you can see those two right there, definitely completely shaded. I'm guessing those are probably play mats right there. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is a closed facility, but receiving an enormous amount of money during the same time. So I'm going to call it good for this one right here. Again, this is Lucky Child Care Center. So there's no one here, and they've been receiving an enormous amount of money. So we're going to call it good here and head to the next one.
Welcome back to the very end of the video where the nights get longer, the air gets sharper, and the truth stands out clearer against the silence. If you're hearing this, you're one of the very few who stick around to not just witness, but understand. In this quiet part of the video, we reflect, share what fuels us, and say a few things to help the algorithm help us reach someone new. December is when the world winds down, not this channel. So let's close the book on the year with keywords, philosophy, and the reasons we don't go silent, no matter how cold it gets. The December 2025 SEO keyword cluster. Reasonable articulatable suspicion. No RAS, no ID. Detained without suspicion. Unlawful detainment audit. Fourth Amendment audit. Terry stop exposed. ID, refusal, education, filming cops legally, First Amendment audit, sidewalk, rights, confrontation, FOIA request denied, corrupt public officials exposed, government employee misconduct, City Hall audit confrontation, mayor caught lying, retaliatory arrest for filming, police officer walks off job, refusal to provide badge number, citizen journalist exposes cover-up, violation of open records law. You won't believe what this cop said. Tyrant cop gets owned, arrested for filming again. Cop tries to delete footage. Body cam reveals truth. Public official loses it on camera. Shut down by the Constitution. First Amendment violation caught on video. Audit goes viral. Caught on camera lying to the public. City Hall confrontation. Courthouse audit. Police station audit. School board exposure. DMV meltdown. Sheriff's office corruption. Public library filming rights. Fire department audit. Federal building standoff. Post office audit fails. Do you have to show ID? How to film police legally. What is reasonable suspicion? Public photography rights. How to file a complaint on law enforcement. When are detentions illegal? Passive resistance explained. Legal to film on government property. Civil rights training for cops. Know your rights when stopped. And now on to the December philosophical readings and reflections from David Thoreau. Civil disobedience. Disobedience is the true foundation of liberty. The obedient must be slaves. My reflection is that when you record from a sidewalk, ask tough questions and don't move just because they said to. That's not obstruction. It's resistance. And resistance is how liberty breathes. And from famous poet and Russian writer Alexander Solzhenitsyn, let the lie come into the world. Let it even triumph, but not through me. My reflection as it relates to my journalism is that's why I film. That's why I post. That's why I confront them when they say you cannot record. I will not be a part of that lie. From Cicero, from his text On Duties, Salus populi suprema lex esto, translated, the good of the people is the greatest law. My reflection is that public servants often forget you serve the people, not the other way around. If the camera makes you uncomfortable, you're in the wrong job. And finally this month, from one of my favorites, James Madison in Federalist 51, if men were angels, no government would be necessary. My reflection on that is, don't assume they'll do the right thing. Record it, test it, question it, build the controls. Now I've got some questions for all of you for December. A little pre-Christmas and holiday homework, if you will. Which government agency is the least transparent in your town? Has a cop ever demanded ID from you with no reason? And what did you do? Should government buildings be required to remain open for public audits during the holidays? What was the most shocking audit you saw this year? Do you trust your local government more or less 2025, and why? And finally, I just want to say to you all this December of 2025, I greatly appreciate you. I could not be doing this without your interest in my journalism and my push for transparency wherever I go in seeking my stories. I want to thank you all for that support. I want to wish you all, and do wish you all, the best in your 2025 holidays and the best going into a 2026 as we pursue greater transparency and expose corruption from tyranny and tyrants alike from here and into 26. Thank you very much. Happy holidays.